We are going to look today at using the Push 3 Standalone as the hub of a DAWless setup with a bunch of my hardware, synths, drum machine, drum pad hidden around the corner here, and going to get this line going as a bit of a live jam while I tried my best to explain how I've got things hooked up. Let's do a quick tour just before I start playing anything to explain the basics. Obviously there's the push, and in terms of audio inputs, I've got the Allen Heath Zed R16 mixer, which you can see sort of just in the bottom shelf here, and that's connected via ADAT. That's got 16 channels coming in. That's connected via ADAT to the Audient ID48, which is tucked away under here, and that has an additional 8 analog inputs, so that's 24 in total, and they are going through to the Ableton Push. You can see I've got the audience selected there. All those 24 channels are showing up, which is our 8 analog inputs on the interface itself, plus the 16 of the mixer via ADAT. And the way, just for reference, the way Push sees these is the first 8 inputs are the audience inputs, and then from 9 to 24, the channels in here are actually channels 1 to 16 of the mixer. How have we got everything piped in? Real quick, I've got it set up so it's a bit easier to visualize and explain on the Perkons itself. First 4 tracks coming in are these 4 mixer tracks, which I have the 1, 2, 3, 4 voices coming in. I'm not using the master on that. So that's the first 4 tracks in the mixer going via the Audient and into the push. What's next? The Juno 6 is coming in stereo on channels 5 and 6. SH101 and the TD3 coming in on channels 7 and 8. And everything after that actually is effects returns, because I've got the Space Echo and the Filtro. On the aux sends, I've got, it goes, 1 is Filtro, 2 is Space Echo, 3 and 4 are actually sending to the DP4 using 2 of its effect slots. And everything is being returned to these sort of remaining channels, basically. On the Audient, 1 and 2 is the Nord drum, 3 and 4 is the Moog Matriarch. Okay, let's play some sound so you can hear this rig in action. I'm going to start just with sounds of the Perkons. You can see I've got all 4 tracks armed. That's what the little discs are. The tracks are set to auto, so if I disarm them by double clicking, we actually won't hear that track. It kind of takes it out of the monitoring. But let me just hit play now, so you can hear 3 of the Perkons voices coming through the mixer channels. Let me bring in the kick. Just restart. So we're on the, we know where we are in the groove, on the loop. Okay. And the other tracks I've got armed at the moment, so that's the only sound source, the Perkons, you can hear that grooving away. I've got the effects channels here. Just want to switch that back to auto. Yeah. And if I actually go into the one I set up the filter, you see, because I've got an EQ8 on that channel, I can actually see the sound as it comes in. So what I've got, that's coming from the Perkons voices 2 and 3, where I'm sending aux 1 to the filter. You can hear if I exaggerate that, those sort of jumps in volume. Similar thing on the Space Echo. If I turn some of the send up to send 2, and you can hear see more of that coming through. And if I just, you can then take out some of the low end of the space echo, which is a really nice touch. Now that the EQ8 actually has a visualization on the push, I really love that. So yeah, that's our Perkons groove running nicely. We've got the effects being monitored. The Ensoniq DP4 effects are post fader, so even if I add some send on the actual aux send knobs, nothing's going to happen until I push the faders up. And you can hear on the Send 3, we've got this effect called Luscious Plate, and Send 4 is the blazing phaser, which is giving us that. If I just turn the plate send down, a bit more of that weird phaser sound. Which I really love, actually. Yeah, and then we might just bring some of the send back in occasionally. So let me just show you if I actually add EQ8 and do the same thing again. And that's just the plate reverb coming through when I turn the send up. So if I turn the sends down again, see that go away. And this is the weird flanger. Okay, so what else can we do? Well, I have a couple of MIDI channels, one of which is Sting, and that is sending a pattern up to the SH101, which if we just turn the volume up, it's coming in on channel 7. That's also driving the TD3 with a bit of acid. Let me just put some echo on that. So with those, I might just bring them in and out as little effects in a groove like this, rather than having them the whole time. And then what else have we got here? We've got the Moog somewhere. Sorry, Moog, that's the Matriarch. Let's arm that. Hopefully we'll hear it come through. Nice. Go back to into the mixer so you can see what's happening there. And the Prophet 6 also got a MIDI channel set up for that. Hopefully that's working. Let's just give it a go. Yes, that was nice. So let me just turn down some of the noise from the Perkons and try that again. Yeah, I've got the repeat on this channel. I think again just for a little W effects coming out of the P6, and then the Nord, which I've got running into a channel with Ableton's echo on it, so that's what you can hear. I'll just give that a whack. Etc. etc. Let's have a listen to the Juno. Where's he gone? J6. There we go. Just arm that. Now the reason that you won't hear the sound every time I hit it is because I've got the LFO set up in a certain way that filter comes in and out real slow at real extreme. So when it's full on, it's cutting out the sound completely. And this, by the way, which is probably, I don't know, my favourite synth, maybe, if I have one, is running through probably my favourite effect pedal, the Eventide Space. That's directly in line, so it's recording, or we're monitoring the Juno through that space. And then actually, yeah, and then on the aux end, 5 and 6, I've already turned up some of the space echo. So I feel like we've got everything armed now, all set up to go. So I feel like we should go back into kind of clip view, hit record, and actually watch them as they come in. Let's unmute what we've got going on the Perkons as well. It's channel 2. go. Now what's happening is we just hit play. We're going to hear back what we just recorded, hopefully. There we go. We've got the kit coming through on that clip. We got the rest of the Perkons coming in now. A little bass line playing. We can see when everything's going to hit from the waveforms. Then we get there you go. This is the filtro, the effects returns recording here. There's a Moog coming up here on the playback. At this point, of course, this is all the stuff we just recorded. The machines themselves, they're effectively muted. And there's our badly out of time. If we zoom to see how badly I played that. Really badly out of time. And of course we could quantize that, but I want to get that. It's going to go a bit funky, I think. So there you have it.